know what she said, she might just change your life.
I'm Christine Bentley in studio with Kate Wheeler, and we are joined today by the founder of VOOFA and the author of Gain More Customers Online, marketing guru Vivek Shivhare. See, I've had enough chocolate that I pronounced it properly today.
Yes, you
Vivek,
did.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Now we're hearing, now everything about the web and the internet is sort of top of mind, more hacking. Every day there's a new big thing being hacked. So you're going to talk to us today about how to control damage when doing business online.
Yes, absolutely. As you will agree with me that any business online is more or less like a brick and mortar business now. So you have to take care of your business as a real business online. And in any business, there are fundamentally three kind of phases. Number one, it's like a foundation phase where you are actually trying to establish your business. You're trying to get your website up, social media up, buying the right domain name, and getting the right hosting, hiring the right website designer, a marketing company. That's like pretty much the foundation phase. The second phase is the commercialization phase, where you're trying to promote your business. You're trying to promote your product and services. And you're trying to pretty much go out there and trying to make a sale. The third phase is a response phase where your customers have already used your product and now they are trying to come back to you with a response about your product, like reviews or testimonials, talking good and talking bad. Now, when we talk about damages, the damage control or the damage starts from the first phase itself, that is the foundation phase. And it all begins with the business owner.
Oh, so I must have screwed up really big time because I was put in charge of this side of things. And I think Vivek was doing the SMH, shaking my head like daily after I said I need help. And he's like, yes, you do.
Well, so tell us, when you talk about damage, what kind of damage?
Well,
I mean, I can do lots of damage just because I'm totally ignorant of
maybe
tech.
lack of knowledge is the right answer.
About tech.
About
like
technology,
I could wipe out our website if I were given...
That's why you don't have the backdoor password.
Exactly.
That's
but
true.
But generally speaking, what kind of damage do you see?
Well, the thing is, see, the guy on the top of the hierarchy in any business, that is the business owner, is the ultimate culprit for business failure online. And if you're seeing that there are not enough results coming through, that's because the business owner is acting like a chokehold to its own business. What I mean by that is, if you fail to plan, you pretty much are planning to fail. So what's going to happen is, if your planning is not right, let's say in the first phase, that is the foundation phase, you are trying to, if you don't have a right plan, you will put in a lot of money in designing a website and social media, and pretty much you will run out of money when it comes to the second phase, that is the commercialization phase.
Right.
So, the best thing to do is to have a good plan, have the right people around you who can help you out with your website hosting, and go from there. Your website, like in terms of damage, the main thing is the website that you get has to be secured. The domain,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But what websites are secure? I mean, when we see all these hacking things and we see what's
You
going on.
got to hire somebody who can take care of your website on a daily basis.
Yeah, but seriously, I mean, I'm gonna put you on the spot here,
Okay.
and Lord knows I think you're the best of the best, but can you really guarantee? Can anyone guarantee 100% website security today? When the Pentagon is hacked, when CSIS is hacked,
I know.
Can you?
If Anonymous wants to get you, they will.
They will. Like, I'm not saying like it's 100%
I
guaranteed.
think we should send them chocolates, Kate.
They like us. It's
They
okay.
like us.
It's
We're going to
okay.
send them. No, but it's just. How can you be
Well,
secure?
there are two ways. One is like you do daily scan of your website and trying to protect it from the hackers, right? You're increasing the security. But in any chance of failure where these hackers hack your website, you should always have a backup plan, and that's why we call it a backup of your website. You go out there and just restore your website within 5 minutes. So if something goes wrong, something is missing, you can always fix it, and that can be done only if you have somebody on the line. Like there's a company who's working for you, and you say like, oh, you know what, my website just got hacked. Can you fix it? and this guy can fix it in 5 minutes because he has a backup copy of your website. Same as your laptop.
Yeah. Well, I've got backup on my laptop, and I've got a very expensive security system, and as I'm working on it, I get flashes that say we just stopped a malicious this or that or whatever, and they're sort of global, and they collect all this data and then they send out stuff because they're constantly updating their security because it's different viruses and different.
Well, you know what the funny part is, I don't know if it is right to say it here, but most of the companies who are known as the antivirus protection companies, right? They're the one who create virus. You know, just it's the market. It's the same game. You know what? If you don't have customers, you have to create some.
I'm going to have to talk to you about what you're paying, Christine, because I didn't know you were doing this, and it may not be necessary, and it may be a bad thing.
Well, I have to tell you that my only saving grace, I say that my only saving grace is that there is nothing of value or of interest on my computer to anyone.
So, take our subscribers, our listeners, through some steps that they can follow to avoid getting online damage.
Well, online damage, like I said, the first thing is the owner has to be a little bit smart. You know, even if you don't have the right education about technology, you can always learn a little bit here and there and get the right knowledge so that when you hire somebody, you understand your business. You should have a plan in your hand. You have to understand budgeting, investment, and reinvestment, because you don't want to spend a lot of money in the first phase and have no money for commercialization. You spend the least in the first phase and put a lot in the commercialization phase so that people can know about the brand. So that's the first thing. The second thing you do is you hire the right company who understand not just website designing and social media, but altogether marketing and sales, so that you can create sales funnels online which can bring in clients back to you. Now the third thing is when customer already starts to buy your product, they know how good you are or how good your company is or your product is. They will start reviewing your product. There will be people who will be talking good about your product. There will be people talking bad about your product. And these days we see that we have done a lot of research over the past, I think, 1 year now, and there are companies who are using reputation management as a tool to kill their competition. So what they're doing is they are putting in false reviews on their website about themselves, making them look better, and then they will post bad reviews about other products, like about their competition. So this is killing.
Dirty.
Mm-hmm.
These are dirty tricks.
Dirty dogs.
Yeah, they are. So now, because of that, there's this new emerging market where people want to, hey, you know what, my website is not, people are talking bad about my website or my business. Can somebody help? So here comes another company, boom, and says like, okay, you know what, we are here to help you. In the end, they can't help you. Let's say, for example, Yelp.com, right?
Yeah.
You go there and you're talking, you create a fake profile and you start talking crap about this company and their product. What are you going to do? The first thing is you will go ahead and say to Yelp, like, this guy's talking bad about me. The answer that comes from Yelp is very standard answers. They will say like, oh, we will do our investigation and we'll get back to you. And nothing happens. Mm-hmm. So these companies who claim that, hey, we can fix the problem are actually not able to fix the problem.
So what do you do?
Well, the thing is, what you do is you contact the company itself who is trying to do. So you have to keep a very close eye on your competition. That's the first thing you do. It's not like being a business owner. You have to understand, like, you will have rivalries. You will have people who will be against you, enemies in the business. And these enemies are not directly, coming from front. They will be backstabbing you, pretty much. If they don't like your company or for some reason they want to get more market share, they will backstab you. The best thing you do is your response is very important to that comment that is on social media or even on Yelp or any other website. Mm-hmm. So if somebody says, oh, this product is crap and this, the first thing you do is you reply to that comment. Mm-hmm. You say
Politely.
the right thing.
Politely
You say like, hey, you know what, we know that this might be a fake profile by one of our competitor, but you know what, if you haven't tested our product or something, we can just literally send you a free sample.
This is exactly what we were talking about the other day with the City of Toronto wanting to set up the website that would let you anonymously report restaurants, because how are you going to know if it isn't a competitor? making the comment, which is then publicly.
Yeah, that you got food poisoning. I
From
mean,
it,
it could be
with
anything.
no proof.
And
Well, I know businesses in like tattoo and body piercing, right? They have so many fake comments on each other. You know, they're trying to kill each other's business. So somebody's saying like, "Yo, don't go there because it's like not 100% safe. This guy's crap. You know, the way he uses the needle is not sterile. You know, all that kind of stuff is killing business." And what these guys can do is pretty much go after Yelp and start talking. And I said, don't go after these big companies because they literally don't care.
you know, it's funny because online, we all search online for reviews. I do. Before I buy something or before I...
But I always think that it's the company writing the good reviews about
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's what is happening. You know what? There's something called affiliate.
Oh, you skeptic, you.
But I'm right. Apparently, I'm absolutely
She is,
right.
you know, because there are these companies out there, affiliate marketers, right? What they do is they will take any product and will talk good about it because they make commission out of it.
Yeah.
So they will buy domain names like top reviews, blah, blah, blah.com.
Yeah, I
you
know.
go there and you
Now
say
I've
like,
got two people laughing at me because I'm a little naive.
Well, no, I mean, I always go down, if I'm looking for a review, I will hit into at least page 25 of the search to get further down, further out of all the paid, sponsored, bigger ones that hit. And I'll go somewhere like, I don't know, Harvard Law Review. If I'm looking at a legal story, if it's a health story, I'll go to the Johns Hopkins site to, verify the health claims of this latest weight loss green bean, raspberry, ketone,
Whatever.
Garcinia, Cambogia thing to find out, how much crap it is. And usually, by the time you get into reputable sites, you're finding decent reviews.
well, you can't even trust the first page of Google now because
No.
Google is very busy making money.
Ads.
And if you
Because they just lost a bunch with Google Plus, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even Google Plus has the same thing. There, like you can post comments or reviews on Google Plus about a company, right?
Right.
But the legitimacy of or the credibility of these things you can't really trust.
So how can you help our subscribers, VOOFA?
Okay, that's a nice way of saying VOOFA. VOOFA.
VOOFA.
Okay, so how we can help you is if you start working with us on your project, let's say website design or marketing, we understand a lot about internet marketing, and we will give you the right education, the right knowledge and skills and strategy so that you can pretty much, excel in your business.
And Christine hasn't managed to take whatshesaid.radio.com down yet, and I think that's all the proof you need.
Click the channel subscribe button for full-length interviews and more from What She Said here on YouTube.